just hit the limiter on a twisty road. That's never happened before. I did it again. Okay, we have a full tank of fuel. I did 175 kilometers in my break-in ride. Now, this is my first road test with the CRF125 clutch springs, and they're 15% heavy duty, so they say. And the clutch feels good when I just pull, but we'll see how we go. Okay, I've managed to make it out of the estate without chattering and just paying attention to how the bike's performing. This is going to be my first pull to see if we get any clutch slipping, and so far it feels good. Yeah, I safely say that I've successfully avoided, not successfully avoided, I think it's safe to say that I've solved the clutch slipping problem either by just adjusting my free play properly or putting in the CRF125 springs. Either way, the bike, you can hear it when I accelerate. The RPMs aren't abnormally raising as they were during my last ride. I have of course got fresh oil in the bike, even though I've only done 175 kilometers in the old oil. It was already sludgy and it was looking a little bit shiny. I didn't want to put it back in the bike even though it was supposed to be fresh oil. Hopefully now that I've stopped that clutch slipping, so it feels, it won't turn to mush so quickly, but time will tell. Now I just want to let the GoPro record while I go and find some interesting roads to continue braking in this piston. I don't really want to thrash the shit out of the bike just yet, but so far as I can tell, we're going to be alright. There aren't too many traffic lights out my way. At least this will give me an opportunity to give it a bit of a launch and see how we go. Get off my ass, car. Yeah, this clutch feels pretty damn good now. It was slipping rather badly. Now hopefully it holds up. I don't like sitting in blind spots like this. Keep an eye on them. Yeah, that clutch feels better than it ever has. Right. We're going to head out onto Highland Highway. This is one of those roads where this bike has struggled immensely to even reach 90 or 100 kilometers an hour unless I'm tucking to within an inch of my life, so it feels. So I really just want to see how it's performing in all these roads where I know that it struggled before I did all these upgrades. And the bike just feels like it accelerates so much better up to speed than what it ever did before. I hit 97 and I'm not even tucking. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll get down in a little half tuck. This is all I ever wanted out of this bike, was the ability to hit 100 Ks without having to put my belly on the tank. Having said that, I'll try and find a comfortable tuck. Trouble is, when I've got the camera on, I can't really, the camera can't really see anything but the dash. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. I'm trying to put my head on a stupid angle to try and get a good thumbnail. Oh dear. A little bit sneaky. The speed on this bike's going to creep up on me now if I'm not paying attention. Ouch. That ouch was imagining hitting one of those trees at 80, 90, 100 Ks an hour. Woo. We're not mad at the bike at this point because this is a literal mountain we're climbing. And it is just a baby 125. Jesus Christ, we just hit the limiter on a twisty road. That's never happened before. Jesus, it did it again. Easy, Tiger. Bloody hell. That's why. Don't like this. Don't like this. Oh, my wheels just slipped. Thank f*** I slowed down. Oh. The GoPro never shows road hazards. But I just seen how slick that was, and my instincts were on point. Slow right down, because as soon as I hit that, my tyres got a bit squirrely. Whenever I see someone doing a CB125F review, and they go, oh, these tyres have got no grip. I say, you're full of it, mate. These tyres have filled me with nothing but confidence in the 2 years I've been riding this bike. Easy, easy, easy.